Okay, I think I'm also live on there. Hello, YouTube. Streaming to the one person watching this because I'm a beginner streamer, but I might as well increase my you know, foot in the hole. Whoops. I explain everything if somehow someone's only watching this on YouTube on my Twitch pod, and I will fix this if I ever go around to making an actual YouTube video.
If fantasy is born from hope, then that hope can be made
I'm trying to
manifest.
Audio background. Okay. Whew. I confess my own answer still eludes me, but consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged in a new reality. Wow, I never realized how much the voice actors do a really good job of this
Thus does change come, and thus is
this voice. I don't know. Wait, I cannot
into a new reality.
I cannot express the emotion that they have in this, which is good and bad, I guess. But like,
Perhaps the story
do a really good job
to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
Oh, what? Okay, so I do have to do. Wait, why can't I select it? Well, that's unfortunate. I have to restart this. Technical difficulties. That's so unfortunate. I don't. But like, I would assume like if I had to play regicide mode on like a save file I completed, wouldn't that be New Game Plus technically? I wanted to do this on like a fresh thing, or maybe I can like just not do whatever it asked me. I don't know. Whatever, I'm going to be testing it out now. Speedrun strats. Oh shit. Of course, the start button is the button to skip, and I almost spammed it to close the game again. Okay, so like, whoa, spoilers, I beat the game. So like, I tested out, like, oh yeah, I can do New Game Plus. I think it seems like it's glitching out, so I don't understand why. Oh my god, I get so distracted so easily. So like, I did this before just to test like how hard regicide is, or like how much I can complete it, and like, or like, yeah, I just wanted to test it out. So I guess I have to just start the clear save file. Yeah, because I mean, if worst case scenario, I have my save file of the completed game. And I really should have tested this out before. Okay, well, it's literally everything we just went through. But I can do the speedrunning strat. Okay, and I am Tansu, I think. Hopefully I am. That's always the goal, right? Oh, to do big brain keyboard controller strat. Oh shit, I agree with him this time. Okay, well now I can do regicide. So yeah, when I played this game before, it was really fun because, you know, playing it through my first time, and I tried to use little to no guides, which, yeah, I did, except for, like, trying to kill the gold beetles near the end, but, I beat it all on hard. It was pretty fun. And now this is gonna be even more harder. Fantastic. But now with experience in the game, maybe I can, like, plan efficiently. I was gonna go, like, create, like, a whole checklist spreadsheet for my ideas of this game. But now I feel like it's probably better just wing it.
We're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead.
Pocket fairy.
Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Oh my god, Gurren Lagann.
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners! No crown or church will save us!
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us,
We'll never see one of those ever again.
How'd they get one of those?
Come on. Hey, keep it moving. Hurry it up. Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife is. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Let's want to get stuck like us.
No, not unnamed character number
You drew
one.
steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Oh, well. I think we're about to die. Black screen of death.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached?
It
Well,
is
at least they
always
didn't
the
figure
goal.
out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
What mission?
What mission?
Come on, this is no time for jokes. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
That's what the smoothie author said.
Think
Well-
we'll make it?
Oh, hold on. I have to like. I see my OBS that my stream, like the thing that it's showing is like, oh, it's like glitching. But I guess from watching the stream on my phone, it's not. So I guess it's just some visual error that's gonna annoy me in the corner of my eye. That's okay. I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. Oh man, dude, when I played this game for the first time, oh, it blew me away. I mean, right now it's just yellow desert, but like this was like so cool. And I know it's like me and my one friend played this at the same time, and his argument was that like the game's kind of barren sometimes, but it's cool. I'm like this giant open area right now. So much mobility. Wait, I'm sensing something close. Don't move. It's the X
Watch
monster. Yeah, those look especially dangerous. Are you sure? So watch out. I don't think they noticed us yet though. As they're staring directly at us. Nah, I think it's fine. It's totally fine.
Okay?
Wait, but I'm technically doing New Game Plus, right? So I
look
can
pretty
just go in
Careful.
and kill them. Wait, yeah, that's the thing. Wait, that's right. I have all this stuff because we'll see. I'll see what happens when.
Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing
Oh
around.
my god, I'm going newbie mode. Okay, excuse me, Tiger, my good sir. Pleasure doing business with you. There is a thing chasing me on the minimap. Ah!
Look,
Look, as there's a loading screen. Oh my god. Is this Yu-Gi-Oh?
just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Right. What am I doing again?
What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive.
That is.
So we've got to see this mission through.
That's a good point.
Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
It's as though music is playing directly in my mind. Yeah, what's really funny about this game is music is canon. So like every music you hear is just like, it's real, like they're actually hearing it.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew after all. Makes the road a little easier.
And then an Easter egg about this song happens later in the game. Which obviously I won't say, but like it's cool that that scene that just happens, not important, but like they like expand upon it later, which is really cool. Like they really thought about this game a lot. They also do not mess around with the violence in this game. Like straight up in the very first cutscene, someone gets sliced and like actual blood and like they're dead, and then some person stabs the guy that stabbed the other guy, and it's just like, it's crazy. Like in the Persona games that Atlas made, like there's violence and stuff, but I don't think it's like that explicit. It's like so early on. Maybe Persona 3, yeah.
Got a sec?
I think it's a Grand Cathedral up there. It's big enough to use as a landmark.
Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads. I don't like this.
Yoink.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Yeah, I think my idea for the regicide thing is maybe if
You must have lost sight of us.
it doesn't,
We can relax.
if I like just keep everything and everything, maybe I just reset. Like I just get rid of all my items.
Not good.
CGI monster! Okay, from that cutscene, it looked like we just
This
died.
land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built.
Crazy. Crazy stuff. One second. Ow!
By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
I thought you said in you. Like the painted world in you. Like Dark Souls. Oh, great secret, era of fantasy and power. I can read that. I can translate that. Hear my wish and come forth from the epoch of glory to grant me thy guidance. I have no idea what that just said.
Whoa, just look.
Fantasy. Oh. Hugging. My good Christian game. Oh, and then, yeah, you know, execution.
Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
Yeah!
Crazy stuff.
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
Careful!
hurry.
Like zombies.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid. Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even. was incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside.
Oops, I don't know why it switched.
Not that it's
Oh, that's
very
right, I
balanced.
changed my setting.
I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elda kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination. Shh, careful who hears you say that. But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hell yeah,
Hard to see how
brother.
the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Oh. Anime
The
backstory.
king dead. His son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
You cannot.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
That is a good point. In a militaristic country,
So?
they gotta prioritize the military. Do you know where you're going? Feel free to ask me for advice. I got it. Woo! Going the complete opposite way.
That's terribly unfair.
Just realized, me. Okay, I was just testing out if there was like frames dropping or something. Maybe it does sometimes.
What's going on?
Here we are, Grand Trad. Frankly, I don't have good things to say for how therapists are treated here. We know, we don't need you telling us we got attacked by a monster in our hometown. We had no choice but to come here regardless of how we're treated. We gotta make it work. It's very unfortunate because the therapists are the most discriminated race in this, I think. Probably maybe the Elda. And one thing I'm gonna try and do is just get all of the lore as much as possible. You walked all the way here? Don't tell me you ran into some trouble, huh? Well, hold on, probably kicked out the carriage, were you? My sympathy, that's being Elda for you. Actually, Luis, his men kind of, tried to kill me? I feel like I deserve compensation for that. Oh, they'll see. They'll all see.
Just can't stand it.
2 years ago, Gauntlet runners used to park here in this carriage parking area. Looking at them was the only thing I look forward to, but nowadays there's a ban on them or something. Wait, there is? Actually, didn't know that. That would explain all these carriages.
Ridiculous. That's terribly unfair. But what is there to do now?
This was no ordinary animal. There were traces of something gargantuan calling about after all. So many rumors concerning monsters in the wasteland. Why, it's all you hear about these days. True, but I read about them in Julian's book. It claims there aren't any near the royal capital
That's
yet.
terribly unfair.
Monsters.
Stop!
May I ask you to step away from the accumulator that goes double for one of your tribe? Looks like you don't know anything. How?
What do you think you're playing at?
If you have no business here, then be gone. You're getting in the way of my work. Alright, man. Alright. Don't need to be so feisty. Mercenary man? You have to believe me, I saw it with my own 2 eyes. A monster was attacking town, and? Come on. Come now. If any of that were true, this army would have already been this enough with your doubts.
That's terribly unfair.
You probably just got spooked by a wild dog and mistook it for a monster. A normal man would have just moved on, yet here you are, happening on gadgets. Wow, these people really are delusional. Not gonna lie.
Ugh, come on.
It's Elder. Why is one of your kind here in Grand Shrad? What's wrong with me being here? Isn't it obvious? The church just made it clear the Elder wield devilish magic that defies the teaching of sanctism. Devilish magic, she says. If you were so magical, I doubt you'd have it so hard on life. She's aggravating, but let's not cause a scene. Wow, they really added so much stuff, and you can just like skip all this. Oh, JD woman. Oh my gosh, she's got an anime picture, and that's it. All right, very nice.
Damn.
Did some person just randomly yell hi? What was that?
Simply amazing.
Look over there, you can see the royal palace. No, wait, that's not right. It's where the Grand Cathedral is. At least I assume so. Since
And what is it?
Seems to me sanctism is the really privileged thing around here, even more so than the monarchy. They think the sanctism and the church are more powerful than the king. That can't be.
So you.
I know I'm pretty unusual in these parts. Oh, not trying to be rude, just finding myself the city the friendliest to us inferiors. Does that bother you? I'm fine. Paper strap or not, I can knock those fools 6 ways from Idle's Day. Wow. This character is a profile icon. Very peculiar. Very peculiar. What are these people?
You little boss.
Imbecile of a driver. How long will this take? Can't help but notice we passed the recruitment center back there. But I could register for the army faster than this carriage can exit the city, so hurry up before I put a bounty on your horse's head. Now, sir, please have patience. The royal funeral approaching. Foot traffic is at an all-time high. That is kind of funny. Speaking of foot traffic, church crier. The royal funeral for His Majesty the King will be held at the Grand Cathedral. Naturally, His Eminence Foreign will be in attendance as well. We will gather at the Grand Cathedral on the day of the event. Oh, what just happened? Oh, cutscene time.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
True. Oh no, please.
Yes, that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
I guess that would explain why Yalka in the beginning was like, oh my god, this guy's got an igniter, because they aren't used to the capital. But like, I don't know, it feels really obvious that every single person has one of these. Oh no, I do want one though.
Now I want one for myself.
Yeah, until you see the price tag. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
How much?
How much is it?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you? How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with? You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
That's
now
pretty
he's
impressive.
dead. With no living
Now he's
heir
dead.
either.
Tragic,
Get wrecked.
isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Chatting with the How dare you? I'm trying to understand the intricacies of
Let's
this
head there.
game and the lore.
This is a joy!
Dude, the canon and magic associations igniters have to be so damn expensive. Though I suppose all magic igniters are pretty costly. I hear you, mate. Maybe I'll lodge a complaint with the shop owner, you know, like I did at the exchange earlier. Well, this shop is owned by Brigitte, like Kanan. I heard she isn't one to be trifled with. Regardless, I'm a paying customer. Let me speak with her. Grr.
What am I to
Nobody expected his majesty's passing. There was no heir either. The Sanctus Church had him wrapped around their finger. He was good as dead to begin with. My concern is how the NX countries will react when they discover the royal bloodline is no more. Hope we can avoid a civil war. Oh. You good, man? Dang. I feel ya, man. I feel ya. This guy. I joined my RB because I looked up to Lord Louis, but now I get my arse handed to me as if I so much as mention it. Wait, so if he mentions Lord Louis, he gets his ass handed. What's the state army gonna do now? We don't find any decent recruits given the messy state of things.
You are.
Oh, the recruitment place. Go down the street towards the cathedral and it'll be the building on the left. Don't make assumptions. Oh wait, what did he say? You think you're better than the grime of sunshine, bro? You brought out of? Wait, oh, you looking to enlist as a soldier? Not like there's any other work for Odysseus. Don't make assumptions. Oh, you think you're better than the grime of sunshine, bro? You brought out of? You're in for a rude awakening, boy. You racist. You racist.
Give it a fool, I say.
So the royal funerals take place at the Grand Cathedral. That's right. That's right. The king has died. I kind of skipped the cutscene at the beginning of the game. I kind of explained it a little better, but it's okay. I was hoping that we blend in with the crowd and no one would notice that you're an Elda. The people here have sharper eyes than I thought. You don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead. I don't know why I keep doing this. It's like muscle memory, especially when playing Persona 5.
Really now?
Recruitment center? What, you want to enlist or something? It's just down the road if that's the case. But in Elda enlisting, bloody hell, what will it be next? Wouldn't it be such a sorry state if Lord Louis was in power? Amen. Amen. The mouth on this guy, if we weren't focusing on saving the prince, I'd give him a piece of my mind. The Lich just grin and Barrett. Ooh, this guy's got fancy mask. Young man, might interest you in our shop's wares. There's no order being started shop. We're actually in the middle of something. Oh, the.
Bye now.
Yeah, basically, we'll talk to him later.
Hiya.
I hear that Katharina might caught another huge bounty. But even the army couldn't pin down its location, so we were at a loss about what to do. The Parapets have a nose for these things, eh? Just putting the rest of us to shame.
That's wrong.
Oh, my bad, Miss Gallica. Oh, it won't happen again, I swear. When I heard that His Majesty had been killed, I could hardly believe my ears. He was a man indifferent to festivities. His death will not cause any trouble. As long as we have his eminent sacrifice sword, and this country will be safe.
Beg pardon?
Rumor has it Fortune will become the next king, but the decision is a ways off yet. It's the duty of all Ishkia to guide the ignorant masses.
My wits have left me.
I agree, there's no future more dismissal than having a rogue as a ruler. Oh my god, can you believe that? God forbid a rogue.
Amazing.
Is there any other speech bubbles? Okay. I think that's it, yeah. Now we go to the bread and butter of the game. The recruitment center.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine.
People should use that logic.
Knock 'em dead.
In real life.
Okay, you got this.
Oh, I'm scared.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a
He's got a
soldier's
picture.
word. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece.
One Piece?
All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
Well, I have no idea what the heck my mission is, but man, I want to fight for a change to change the country.
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
Well, I have a way with words, so I've always been lucky.
I've always been pretty lucky.
I asked for your skills, boy. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know if I am. Okay, now I can do whatever I want for his name. All right, my keyboard was broken. Well, last time oh, that's right. I'll just do his canon name, Will. I always like kind of naming the story protagonist out of their like canon name. Bam.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you've heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're shorthanded as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next.
Next. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I don't want to do it anymore. What is a Bolson? I didn't realize that was there. Oh, there's just one right there. Okay, it's the same thing. That's what I thought. They said tribe don't matter in the army, but they'll probably put me in front as a meat shield. Not that I can find better word. Wish I could serve Count Luis. His army's built on merit, so even a purpose stands a chance. Blast it! I came to list because I heard you can make a quick rev here, but they really make you work alongside creepy Elta. What did you say? God's own scriptures, that's where. I guess you can't expect an Elta to know shite. Let him say what he wants. Fighting someone like him would be a waste of energy. True that. Why can I leave now?
Wait!
I guess I'll enlist. Whatever, man. You're cutting in line too. Everyone get their organized order. No one ever falls their kit. What do thugs do?
Whatever.
You're so young. Are you enlisting too? Well, not much of a choice if you don't have money or a job. Reeve, make the world go round. You want a magic igniter? Join the queue. Cutting is only gonna get you chewed out. Yeah, I already did. You should have told me that earlier.
Whoa.
Ooh, young Yoma man. The line starts behind me. If so, or was there something you needed? Were you really a noble? I take it you overheard my interview. Yes, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just the countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances, volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom, foolish or not. Alright, let's go. Let's get in line. Just like real life. Queuing up.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What
It is pretty funny.
It's something like, Hume?
Hummus?
Next! Another Clamar. Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now.
Yeah.
Wasted good gear.
What?
It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force. Crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau strength?
I don't know why this guy is being so angry when literally every single person is getting the same exact gear. He just waits like 2 seconds more.
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making
And now he just goes away.
You alright?
That's pointless. The guy was such an idiot. Oh my god, that was scary.
That was terrifying.
Don't let him get in your head. That's all people like him really want anyway. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
I'll do it for you.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter. These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's
Ooh,
not the
la la.
sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings.
I know it is detailed, but
My name
it doesn't really
is
seem
Captain
super duper
Klinger.
detailed.
And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where
So
our
much
contacts hold
pain.
out.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Dismissed. Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Hey. You awake?
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
It is a lot to deal with, that is for sure.
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
Oh, damn.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
My bestie.
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow.
If
So
only
not even any fairies?
it was that easy.
I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no
Like a
dark
slide.
shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. You see,
That would be
no
nice.
magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all.
Especially the giant glass
It
tower.
really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
See. Okay, what should I do? What should I do? I guess we'll play this. Save. Sure. Sure, that works. Okay. I think my plan was to originally play until June 5th, but I am tired, so that'll probably be it. It's just an introduction to me streaming, so hopefully as the more I do this, it'll get better and better. And yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes, and excited to see what the heck happens on a regicide difficulty. But yeah. Goodbye everyone. Thank you for anyone who tuned in, and I'll see you next time.